Hi guys, it is Monday and it's early in the morning, but despite having barely slept this night, despite the fact that the rail trip took 7 hours, 7 freaking hours in snow and cold and then periods of extreme hot where they actually turned on the heating in the train, I still feel awesome and motivated. And I know I might have been overusing the term awesome in the recent month, but if IEM wasn't the essence of what awesome is supposed to be, then I don't know what is. IEM was just it. If you wonder what awesomeness is, it was leaking out of every door, every window, every ventilation shaft on IEM Katowice. Well, if you haven't been there, I'm sorry, you have missed the best LAN in Europe, according to many, that have ever taken place. And what can I say? Let me show you what I have recorded while being on the audience stands. Be right back.
Really utilizing those bunkers in the back as well.
Doody. Do you see the magnificence of the audience? 10,000 people were inside and even 2 or 3,000 more were waiting outside in the cold. I think they have made something like not torches, braziers for them to warm up, so it wasn't that cold. And they had a huge screen where they were watching League of Legends. But inside it was all hot because of the atmosphere of the event, and the audience was just freaking amazing, and many people were saying that's the best audience they have ever seen. And remember, this event took place in Katowice, which isn't even the biggest of Polish towns. I mean, that's... Well, I don't want to make a ranking of all the best and all the biggest towns in Poland, but it's around the middle, so people were expecting that, yeah, probably some will show up, but who would be watching video games? But IEM Katowice was the best, and when I went in there and I saw this huge crowd on the stands, I thought, my god, I want to be casting for them. There is nothing, there's no freaking thing in the world that will stop me from achieving that goal of casting to that audience, because casting in a foreign language like Polish, German, French, Spanish, whatever, well, in local languages is fun and the audience is great. But when I breathed in the magnificence of this huge number of people that were there, and the hype that they were under, I just thought, that's it. That's what I want to do in life. That's what I want to try at least once before I die happily. And just going there was extremely motivating. And if I haven't been motivated earlier, I know I have been, but if I haven't at some point, this has cleared all of my doubts about what I'm doing. I have a set goal in my mind that I want to achieve right now, and I would just like more of these type of LANs to take place, and maybe the foreign audience take example from what we have shown here in Poland. And people from abroad were saying, "Wow, I've been to DreamHacks, I've been to MLGs, but this audience, how can you cheer for a German player that have just took down your countrymate?" Well, that's exactly because we're Polish and we're supportive of sports and esports alike, and and I just hope this whole thing transcends and happens in other places too, and people start taking examples from what we have shown here in Katowice. So that's all I have got to say, guys, about IEM. If you haven't been there, well, it's a loss, and you should definitely go to the next one if it happens in Poland. If not, try to travel to at least one LAN in Europe. It's worth taking your ass off your couch and trying to travel around Europe, at least if you live in Europe. If you live in United States, well, then there's no excuse of you not going to one of big events. Yeah, and that's all I've got to say. Like I said again, it has been extremely motivating. I have met lots of nice people, some of our viewers, some of the players. I spoke with Kailaris. So this whole experience just, you know, wound me up, you know, if that's the correct expression. I just feel so freaking awesome right now. I could carry over mountains from one spot to another. So that's what you can expect in the upcoming weeks. We'll be carrying over mountains on the Yegalisk TV. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you later today in StarCraft 2 Academy. Now I've got to go to work, but I had to share this.